These are the jobs with the highest rates of unaliving themselves. Viewer discretion is advised. Being a pharmacist is far from an easy position. The hours are long, the stress levels are high, and you do not get a lot of sleep. Pharmacists have a rate of 1.29 times of the average occupation and are 20% more likely to suffer from substance abuse issues. Being a farmer is a very stressful position, and most farmers make less than $20,000 annually. Forbes magazine listed being a farmer as one of the deadliest positions that one can have, and the rate is 1.32. 40% of law students alone already suffer from depression, and an actual lawyer is 3.6 times more likely to have depression. Lawyers are 1.33 times more likely to unalive themselves. Studies have shown that constantly being exposed to electromagnetic radiation can really mess with the brain chemistry, which can partially explain why electricians are 1.36 times more likely to unalive themselves. Being a real estate agent is a very, very risky job, which basically requires you to be very dependent on the state of the economy. The committing rate for a real estate agent is 1.38 times higher than the average worker. The rate for financial service workers started to heavily increase during the Great Depression when the stock market crashed. Right now, the rate for financial service workers is 1.51 times higher of the average worker. Many veterinarians have to witness animals suffer and also put animals down, which can be very emotionally draining. The rate for a veterinarian committing is 1.54 times higher than the average worker. Most police officers are 2 times more likely to get depressed than the average person and get less than 6 hours of sleep a night due to the very stressful position that they have. The rate for officers committing is 1.54 times higher than the average worker. Dentists are much more likely to suffer from mental issues as their position is much more stressful than most people would think. The rate for dentists unaliving themselves is 1.67 times of the average worker. 4% of all doctors die from unaliving themselves and are 4 times more likely to use drugs to make that happen. The rate for doctors is 1.87.